Hey guys, my name is Russian Badger, and you're in for a treat. And what I mean by that specifically is that I'm going to show you the most epic, and I hate saying epic because everyone on the internet uses that same word of epic, and I'm trying to draw my own vocabulary away from it, but the most exciting and suspenseful Bad Company 2 game that I've ever been involved with ever. And that's not what you're seeing right now. Don't worry, this is not what you're seeing right now. This is just some miscellaneous highlights from a different Gamebattles game that is totally unrelated to the one that I'm going to show you. But for the first part of this video, I'd like to discuss sort of what clan I'm in and why I joined a clan. A lot of you are confused about that, and a lot of you want to know about why I joined and exactly what my clan tag is all about. So I'll explain all of that, and then I will get into a specific dissection and commentary about the most suspenseful match that you will ever see of Bad Company 2, and that's not even a lie. You guys know that sometimes I exaggerate, you know, with like, I was going a million miles per hour in my ATV. You know what I'm talking about? Like an exaggeration like that, but this description of the most suspenseful Bad Company 2 game you have ever seen is not an exaggeration by any means. It is the honest truth. Now, first of all, to clear up the whole clan issue, I am currently in a clan called 007 on the PS3, and a lot of you don't really understand. A lot of you thought that I just put 007 as my clan tag because I was trying to be like James Bond, like, oh, you think you're James Bond? No, you think you're Pierce Brosnan? No, you're not cool or anything. It's like, no, the actual relationship between my clan and James Bond is non-existent. There's no real tie there, despite the fact that, well, I don't even know the origin of 007, but I like the name regardless, so you can stick with that. Now, so to get that out of the way, no correlation to James Bond whatsoever. Now, the other thing is that whenever, you know what, I was one of those people that I always thought, I'm never ever going to join a clan, because clans are always like, yeah, man, I got like a 5.0 KDR and I got a 10.0 win-loss ratio, and I ain't never been killed, ever. It's like, it's not like that at all. And I know a lot of you think, and you have this image of your mind, in your mind specifically, that every clan is all about being serious and your entire life is this team. It's not like that at all. This clan that I'm in currently, it really has so many features that I really decided to join it over a lot of others. And they approached me. I didn't seek out a clan. They actually approached me. And I know a lot of you have asked me about advice as to what clan you should join, or if you should join a clan at all. And really, that's your decision. But I like to think that there's some features that I look for example, the actual people of the clan. Are they totally infatuated with one game, or do they really realize that other things come before gaming, such as family and work and other obligations, and it's not all about your statistics and your KDR and my 10.0 win-loss ratio. It's not like that at all. So really, that was the first thing that I really saw, is that they have a realistic view of where video games piece into the life of human beings, or for people where their lives are not totally centered around video games. And beyond that, I also noticed that 007 really had a very professional base of players. They were mostly mature, and they're also most of them are a lot older. They're obviously 18 and older for the most part, and your M60 is not going to be in my PB2K. I think not. I don't think that equation is going to factor out in your favor. But they had very, very professional players, and I don't mean like, dude, I'm so MLG pro. It's like they're considerate. They're serious when they need to be. They're not totally over the top serious where, like, why so serious all the time? They have a sense of humor, and they laugh, and they so forth. It's not like they're totally serious all the time, but they're serious when they need to be, and they're very, very professional and mature when it comes to game battles. And that was the next reason, is that they actually have a game battles team, and I wanted to play competitively with other great players, so that was another incentive. And on that topic, if you guys that are on Xbox 360 are looking for a competitive team, we actually currently have slots for a Game Battles team for 007 on Xbox 360, and I'm not trying to recruit you guys like, dude, join my clan, it's the best clan on the world, dog. It's not like that. I'm not trying to recruit any of you, but I'm saying if you guys want the opportunity to play competitively on the Xbox 360, that's definitely a possibility. And beyond that, one more thing that I may want to mention is that they do have a PC server, a 007 PC server, which is 32 slots, and all that information can be found in the description. There's a website that you guys can go to, And also, too, if you guys want to play socially, or if you want to be socially in the clan, and I'm not trying to recruit too many of you. It sounds like such a recruitment, but for those of you that are sort of tired of playing alone and would like to play socially, you don't even have to join the clan. But there's room for social players, and you can find other players on PSN that you can friend up with and squad up with. And all that information is on the website, so the whole Gamebattles on Xbox 360 and the PC server and so forth, all that information is in the description. I will leave a website link. And beyond that, that's my whole spiel about the whole clan and Gamebattles deal. So this is going to be, and this is the whole transition here, into the most epic game that you have ever seen. And the first thing that I should tell you is that this gameplay is going to be really sliced and diced because it was 40 minutes long, and that's really the only way that I can display it to you correctly. And this trickster is going to come up the stairway, jumping around and hip-firing like... I don't know what you're doing, trickster. I don't know what kind of tactical MLG Pro advantage jumping around gives you. But if there is some sort of advantage that I don't know about, please tell me. But good morning, Carl. Why don't you check the room before you revive your teammate? But another Carl moment. Two chatty Cathy's having a gab fest around the corner. I decided to end that gab fest. But you know what? I think we all had a lot of Carl moments in this game. I think everybody did. I saw it all over the battlefield. Like I remember I remember sprinting through a doorway, and don't worry, I will show that Carl moment to you, so I wouldn't really call that a Carl moment on that guy's part, because there was a ton of rainbow reviving just to conserve tickets. And don't worry, you will see me get shot in the face as I sprint through a doorway. Don't you worry. And something that I'll touch on later, but I'll just mention now, is this entire game is described by a Jay Kaiser. Hey guys, this is Jay Kaiser. No, a Jay Kaiser quote that goes, "Fighting douche with douche," and I will explain that later. So just remember that. Now, here I was trying to capture C-back, but I know those two guys over there. I think one has an LMG and one has an Abacon, or one's a Recon, I believe. But either way, if I run out in the open from behind this rock, I'm gonna get shot in the face. So I was waiting for my squad mates who have LMGs to spawn on me and try to help me out and get those guys in the building, but I really can't use the USAS at this range, obviously. So one trickster is going to try to flank around my left side, and I basically say, I think not. And for some reason here, I thought the Recon was trying to get my tag, just for some reason trying to take my sandwich away, and I don't take anybody's sandwich. There's no, give me your chicken sandwich, just a waffle fries for free. There's none of that in this game, on my part or against me, so... I thought the Recon was trying to rush me to try to knife me, but then I think not. I guess he went somewhere else. And yet again, it's just hard. It's hard to hit a moving target at this range with the 1911. I know some of you are really, really pro with this pistol, but I just can't seem to hit the guy. I get an assist on that one, but you know what? This is a perfect display of the USAS's range. Look, if you keep your spread at center mass, I don't know how I got him from there, but somehow I did. That only took 8 shots. Maybe he took damage before, but I really don't know. And all that trickery got C back. Just wonderful. And not before I almost get Wesley sniped. I believe Happy Corey over here finishes one of those guys off. But eventually we do get C capped. And furthermore, the entire role that I played in this game was the... I mean, I'm blatantly going to call it a catfish, and yes, we just did cap C here. It's basically a huge... I'm playing the role of the catfish, and I can't say Wesley snipes for this. It's not appropriate. But here's the Carl moment. You know what? You sprint through a doorway, you get shot in the face by a USAS. Well done, Blue Lizard, well done. And this is what I mean specifically. Being the catfish, and by the catfish I mean that I was always focused on the extremities. What I mean by the extremities are A and C, so anytime they would be around B, I would try to go to one of the exterior flags, try to alleviate the pressure from the other squad on my team. It was 2 squads of 3. Now, one guy's going to come up. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get a second guy, but I did my reload cancel a little bit too quickly, and I switched back to my primary. Obviously, I'm out of ammo, and I get shot. He's going to revive his 2 other teammates, but something that you probably saw during that sequence is that we got B capped, and that's something really, really important that I want to emphasize that really drives my point home. Now, what I mean by that is, and obviously I'm switching to the USAS with the medic class because that's what everybody was doing, and you need to revive people to keep your tickets high. And what I mean by what I'm talking about the whole catfish role that you just saw right there is that I'm flanking around to A on the quad, and even though I'm not capping A, I'm drawing enemies away from B, half of their team. I'm drawing half their team away from B so that the other squad on my team can cap B and thus have the, it's not the more important flag, but it's usually the flag that's most difficult to get in my personal opinion. So even though you're not capping a flag, you're enabling the other squad on your team to cap a flag in a more critical position. So I wanted to emphasize how important flanking is and really how much flanking I did in this game. Yet again, I'm back in the quad. I think I was on the quad more than anybody else on my team. And as you can see here, it's around 50 tickets to go for the opposite team at least. And we're getting triple cap. Now, I knew the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight for the A flag. And here, although Kaleko Kid gets shot down here, I promptly take down that guy and we get him revived. Now, A is going to be the first flag that we get, and I think that was sort of unexpected because obviously in a triple cap, a lot of them were at C, and it was best for us to flank all the way around and get A, and then get B from the A direction, if that makes any sense, because they were not expecting that, because the bulk of them were around C, and I'm going to get one, I'm going to get two, but we kill each other, and you know what? That happens so often. It's like, oh, you're going to shoot me in the face, and I'm going to shoot you in the face, we're both going to die, and that happens quite a bit because obviously we're using the same weapon and oftentimes with similar upgrades as well, so it really came down to that split second who pulled the trigger faster type deal. And I think, no, this isn't quite where the span starts, but we just took Bravo and we're slowly gaining back the lead, but as you can see, we're still down by 14 tickets, and yet again, this is really going to manifest, or it's going to be a manifestation of the range that you can really squeeze out of the USAS. And it's not so much like, oh, I'm going to snap you with my USAS. It's not like that at all. It's more so you can squeeze out more range than you actually think. And I don't know if squeeze is the best word there, but like right here, if you keep your spread right around the center of the circle and you aim for the head, you can really pull off quite a bit of headshots. And I was going to revive my buddy out there, but I thought, you know what, if I go out and do that, we're both going to die because there's obviously a guy in the window. So I decided for him to spawn on me, and yet again we're losing A, so I had to rush all the way back to A, but I believe, yes, a gentleman greets me at the garage, and yet again we kill each other. And now we're down to 25 tickets, 24 tickets versus 11 tickets, 12 tickets, and as you can see, our ticket count is fluctuating quite frequently because of all that Rambo reviving going on, and this is literally, this is make it or break it time, and this was probably the most stressed that I've ever been while playing Battlefield ever. And we get C-capped. And the other thing is, that other squad that we have, and I do die immediately after that, but I quickly spawn on my squad mate, and we eventually take B here, but I get hit by this lurking Destruction 2.0 monster with a PKM. I don't know what you're doing. But yet again, okay, this is the first Rambo revive, I think. Okay, there's one. Okay, I'm going to die. You ready? And you know what the thing is? I was always prepared to spawn on a flag because they would always revive me with about 1 second left on my timer. As you can see here, 3, 2, and boom, all the way up. I think that's my second Rambo revive. I'm not really going to count, but at this point here, we've gained the lead. It's 9 tickets to 7 tickets, and that's one of the, I think that's the first time that we gained the lead basically all game, I'm pretty sure. And something more epic that I might want to mention one last time is that they won the, in game battles, it's usually a best of 3 series, so you don't just win one game and win it all. It's the best of 3, so whoever wins 2 out of the 3 games wins. This was the 3rd game. They won the 1st game, we won the 2nd game, so whoever wins this game wins it all, and we emerged victorious with 7 tickets to 0 tickets. Best game I've ever played. I will see you guys later. Leave me feedback, please, if you will, and I especially want to emphasize that definitely do give me feedback if you would like to. I didn't want to make it sound too much like I was recruiting you for my clan, like, yeah, 007, we the best clan on the world, we all got 10.0 KDR. No, it's not, I wasn't trying to do that. I was more so trying to inform you guys what clan I'm in and why I decided to join a clan and some of the opportunities there. But if you want any more information on that, obviously the link is in the description, as I told you, and please inform me if you'd like to see more game battles. And I know game battles isn't a whole lot of like, give me your sandwich, and actually a lot of you tell me that you really want to eat sandwiches after hearing that, like, jetzt habe ich Lust auf ein Hühnchen Sandwich. It's sort of a weird thing, so I know game battles is a little bit different, but please inform me if you'd like to see any more game battles or just regular pub matches. And beyond that, guys, please leave your feedback overall. I will see you guys next time. Auf Wiedersehen und bis bald.